Hello everyone! This is the fourth video on Acedia on our series. In the last three videos, we saw what Acedia is and which are its symptoms. Now we will see 6 consequences of Acedia and understand why this sin is so bad and dangerous. Next video, we will see how to combat it. Until the Middle Age, Acedia was on the list of capital sins. Little by little, Acedia left the list and became sloth. But the Catechism of the Catholic Church still states that sloth or acedia is a capital sin. But what is a capital sin? Capital comes from Latin caput, which means head. A capital sin is capital because it engenders other sins. Saint Gregory the Great says that Acedia has 6 daughters, and St. Thomas Aquinas gives us a very good explanation of each one of them. The first one is hopelessness. Hopelessness was presented in the last video as a symptom of acedia as well. In one hand, we can recognize that you are tempted by acedia through hopelessness. On the other hand, hopelessness increases when you fall in acedia. We lost our hope and our faith in holiness, thinking that God is too far from us. The more we live in spiritual laziness, the more we lose our hope to live according to God's plan. The second bad consequence of acedia is pusillanimity, that is, we don't dare to live a deep spiritual life. Pusillanimity means the quality of being weak or being afraid of taking risks. For us, you are tempted by pusillanimity when you don't dare to make another step to increase our spiritual life. Tempted by pusillanimity, we don't take a time to pray before the Blessed Sacrament, to read the Bible, as if it were enough to not commit mortal sin. The third consequence of acedia is mental wandering, especially for illicit things, since we don't want to think about what is good for us. It engenders the agitation of mind, in which people are lost in thought. And also, we have the problem of curiosity. The fourth consequence is even worse, sluggishness about commandments. If the fundamental commandments of our Christian life seem too hard, we don't care anymore about going to Sunday Mass or to not commit adultery. Then we switch easily to the fifth consequence, that is malice. The commandments are not only neglected, but we hate them. Finally, the sixth acedia's daughter is spite. Resistance against spiritual goods turns against the man who recommended them. We criticize priests, bishops, catechists, preachers because they represent those who present to us these spiritual goods that we have been hating. The problem is often these consequences happen as a chain in your spiritual life. We start with hopelessness, little by little we are tempted by pusillanimity, and finally you are in the malice and spite. Thank you very much for your listening. Now that you know the symptoms and the consequences of acedia, next video finally we will see how to combat it. God bless you.